Hello everyone, welcome to this new episode about brush shapes. I thought that it would be more logical and interesting to divide this topic into face shapes and eye shapes. So in this video, we shall only be focusing on face shapes. In my next upcoming video, we shall explore eye shapes. So please stay tuned by subscribing and turning on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any new videos. Most, if not all, Fude manufacturers offer a wide variety of brush shapes. Choosing the ideal brush shape will depend on one's personal preference. Some individuals know right away what they want, whilst others may prefer to curate diverse shapes so as to slowly test and come to learn by trial and error as to their personal tastes. Brushes may come in various shapes, sizes, dimensions, and some Fude manufacturers even offer the possibility of customization. Brush shapes may be generally classified by their actual shape or for their intended purposes and functionality. For the sake of this video, we shall be exploring the different shapes of the brushes as per makeup category, meaning powder, contour, blush, highlight, foundation, and so forth. Let us start by foundation brushes. Complexion products are very important to me as I like a very seamless and light to medium coverage with the occasional fuller glam up look. So I am constantly on the lookout for the ideal brush, and hence the shape of the brush is very important. Some of the existing foundation brushes include paddle shapes, which I have found to work best with light application and even with sunscreen. We have, for example, the Tanseido, Chikuhodo, and chikuhodo. The chikuhodo, third from the left, is also paddle-like but slightly thicker than the two other paddles previously mentioned. The brush all the way to the right is from Shakuda, and it is slightly smaller in size as well as being angular. Flat top shapes. I like using flat top brushes with powder foundation, and we have two different sizes here. The Takeda on the far left and the Chikuhodo right next to it with the red handle. Their shapes vary slightly due to the hair variation and bundling. Dome shape. The dome shape is from Kihitsu as per seen on screen. This brush is denser than the flat tops previously mentioned. It has a softer and a curvier edge, slightly angular and 3D shapes. These brushes are a little more innovative than the flat tops or even the dome-shaped brush, as they can fit well into the crevices of the face, such as the nostril, and they will build up a rather well-even application. I have found it to also be multitaskers, as can be used for cream blush and bronzer. We have, for example, here the Sonia G. Lastly, stippling brush. Here we have from the OEM Chikuhodo. Next, let us look at concealer brushes. There are also various shapes and sizes for concealer brushes, as can be seen on screen. Depending on the amount of coverage required, a different concealer brush may be preferred. We have from the left a shader brush, a lip brush, a very fine and precise pinpoint brush, then a larger paddle-like flat brush, a little finger-shaped brush right next to it, which is perfect for patting and imitating the finger. The Tuxedo in red right next to the finger-shaped brush is also similar to finger-like brushes, but it comes with a more crispier edge. The brush right after that is an angular concealer brush. And the last one all the way to the right is a little concealer fan brush, which is quite a powerful tool, but one has a learning curve to it prior to getting along with this very powerful little tool. Powder brushes. Powder brushes are numerous and may perhaps be the most diverse category. This is because powder brushes englobe setting and finishing powder, as well as blush, contour, bronzer, and highlighter brushes. Depending on one's preference, a larger or smaller or medium-sized brush may be opted for. Blush and contour brush. We have dome pom-pom-like shape, flat paddle ones, candle-like shapes, and angular shaped brushes, as well as fan shapes such as the Wayne Goss. Bronzer brush. Often angled brushes are opted for more precision, but often larger brushes such as the round or oval-like brushes are also chosen for a more diffuse and seamless application. Highlighter brush. Blush brushes can be used, but for some people, they prefer targeting highlighting. Hence, smaller brushes such as the Tuxedo may perhaps be ideal. Kabuki brushes. Let us quickly look at these little fun brushes that are often used in a versatile manner. We have as from the right-hand side a flat top, a dome shaped in the middle, and on the left we have a curvy edged with a dome-ish flat top. Often, kabuki brushes can be used for diverse purposes, and they include blush, bronzing, contour, as well as a more diffused highlighting application. Many face brushes such as blush, contour, and bronzer brushes can be used interchangeably, although there are preferences. And as mentioned in earlier videos, Fude is extremely personal as it comes down to various factors such as one's skin type, climate, makeup skills, and level of application, and so forth. What may work for one individual may not work for another. In my next video, we shall be touching upon eye brushes. Until then, bye for now.